So today I'm doing a little bit of maintenance work before my pontoon boat goes in the water, and I'm going to change out the fuel filter in my Mercury engine. This one happens to be a Mercury Command Thrust 115, and it's a 2016 engine. So I'm going to show you how to change out the inline fuel filter on this, and it's not too hard to do. I'm going to take the cover off the top of the engine. There's a lever right here, kind of goes up. And we'll take it all the way off. So the fuel filter that we're changing today is right below the oil filter. It's right here. And the part number that I have here, it is a, let me see. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. It's a 3-879885K, and I'll put a link to this in the description of this video. But double check with the serial number on your motor to make sure this is the right one. Like I said, this happens to be a 2016 engine. So we're gonna remove this fuel filter and put the new one in. Okay, so, like anything else, make sure that the motor, you gotta be safe, make sure the motor isn't hot and stuff, it's cooled down, in case a little bit of gas dribbles out of here. I've got a rag in my hand right next to me that I can grab and soak up any gas that might come out. Actually, I'm gonna push it down and under here, so it's kind of right in place. So what you're gonna do is, the filter is in a cradle. It's right here, it's kind of snapped in. There's a red ring right here that you press down on, and then there's another little tiny hole right here. There's a red little snap ring too that you have to press down on, and I've got a pick tool right here that I'll use for that. So, and this goes one way. It's hard to see it on camera, but there is a little arrow right here. It's white and it points in that direction. So just note that the collar right here, the thicker collar, is on this side and not on this side, because this is directional flow. It's going to press down on this and take this fuel line off. All right, so you press down and it should pull right off for you. And luckily nothing's come out. So I'm going to take my fuel filter out of the cradle, tip it up, and there's a little tiny hole at the top of it. And you can press down with your pick tool. The filter should pull right out for you. There you go. So it's right here. It's upside down on the other end, so this band right here is right here. So put your finger under it and press up, and then you should be able to wiggle the fuel filter off, and then put the fuel filter in a bucket. So this is an OE fuel filter. It's from Mercury. It's made for this engine. And like I said, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an arrow right here on this thing. And I apologize if you can't see it. It's very hard to see it off camera, but it's right there, right where my fingernail is. So you're going to put this end in first, and you're going to hear a click. Okay, just clicked. Now press the fuel filter down into the cradle so it's locked in. Then put the other end on and press it on, and that'll click as well. Here we go. All right. Now give it a tug, and the fuel lines should be nice and secure on there. They shouldn't pull out. And then what I would do is, cycle the motor over a couple times, make sure no fuel is coming out of here, and then you should be good to go. Hope this video helps to save you some money. And like I said at the beginning, always do this stuff when the motor's cold. It is fuel. Use some common sense, and I'm not liable for you guys blowing anything up. That's my disclaimer. You're on your own. But I hope this video helps to save you some money. If you guys have a couple of questions, leave a comment. I like hearing from you guys. Or if you have a tip about these motors, throw it in the comments section. Help some guys out, or help some people out on the channel. We like to hear from you guys. Take it easy, guys.